Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
So what you
Trying
call
something
slow
different
rock?
today. Let's see if I
Oh,
if I
cool.
can not get.
Okay. Oh, whoops, that didn't work. Anyway, welcome to the 4 o'clock shadow, episode 980. Uh, Ahoy, everyone! It's a brand new year. If you haven't noticed yet, hello, just got in the door. BW, there's Shorty. Beware, there, Shorty. Is he calling me short, and is he warning me? Uh, uh, I don't know. Be beware. Maybe you can tell me what this is. BW there, Shorty.
Don't know
Short.
how long I'm gonna be able to stay here, Rex. What is this?
What's BW there, Shorty?
It'll just be there shortly, not shorty.
Oh, shortly. Oh, shortly. Okay. And if you ate a lot, it's portly. Oh, damn it. Oh boy. Caleb in the house. Hi. Oh, hey. Oh, yes. It's good to see you, sir. I was over on Omer's Hump Day show last night. Made that, did that. That kind of throws my schedule off for the next day, though. I must be transparent and above board on that. It's like a different routine. You know, uh, I don't know if it'd be any different than if I did a stream. Uh, it's because I've often done some late night streams and it throw off the next day. I guess. Hey, Carrie. It's good to see Carrie with the red heart. we are we are on Restream today, and we'll be up till the 9th, and then I get some more hours on StreamYard. But we're trying to figure out this Restream thing, see if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work with Shadowhawk's device, but he's trying. You know, he's trying to make it work, and that's all I can ask him to do. We are rebroadcasting this on Facebook. This just doesn't work with my phone. Maybe it's time for Omer to take over. Well, I don't know about that. Although I did send him the link, I thought he might. He see, how's he going to take over? Is he going to show up every late, every day late? No. Uh, he's probably on a draw stream. I don't know if they do a draw stream, he and Levi every day, or well, what's going on. Next time we get in, next time we get him in here, we'll have to ask him. Hope everybody's new day is going well. I watched some Western Cheyenne from 1955 with Clint Walker, um, and uh, went to bed and maybe got up because of indigestion. My fault. I ate some uh, popcorn and spaghetti. Not one after the other, but you know, takes a while for my digestive tract. Nope, tried it with my Wi-Fi off. Still kicks me every 90 seconds or so. Well, that's kind of interesting. Why that would be. Only gives you so much time, and then you lose signal or something. I don't know. And I don't know if it has to do with. I just don't know at this point. Uh, didn't do much over there. Talked some, but I mostly drew. I mean, uh, um, the principal characters. Okay, Omer and Levi. And it was all Omer and I at the beginning. Peter wasn't there, aka Pad, and uh, a little bit later, Levi came and he talked about some of his past in comics and shows and stuff like that. So I let him talk and I drew a little bit. Looks like I'm off till the 10th or 9th, and I guess. Well, I don't know about that, Shadow. We'll work something out. I'll look, I was afraid. What happens on the 10th? Okay. the 9th, I get some more StreamYard hours. What happens on the 10th? I don't know. I'm on the 2nd right now. Yeah, it'll be the 9th. It'll be the 9th when I get some more StreamYard hours, you know, and I'll use those free StreamYard hours as long as they want to give them to me, you know, because I'm a little bit more, well, a lot more, you know, versed in working StreamYard. It keeps saying the tab crashed. It doesn't say why. Rex will be back on StreamYard. Yes. I'll go ahead and drop the link in the chat, though, just to see if, you know, that might help with your new thing if you want to try it. Well, if I can, see this need help. I'm not sure. Oh, I hate this when I try and drop something. Now I could drop it in YouTube, but YouTube is not brought up yet. Usually I have it brought up, but I'm trying not to have 1,000 screens up here. Salacious Michael Bancroft are streaming. And is that Anna? Yeah, that's Anna. Anna's doing a little gaming stream. She's worthy of going in. She's on a shoot 'em up game right now. I'll just tell her hi. Trying to fake us out with a new. All right, here we go. Turn out the lights. Party's over. This shirt makes my hair look even more white. Lorenzo Sleestack in the house. Ahoy to you and Shugama. Try dropping in the chat and I'll give it one more go. Okay. I just did, but I had to go to YouTube to do it. Hey, Lorenzo, hope you had a nice Xmas and New Year's. How do lizards celebrate? They shed their skin. I'm going to take a stab at that. Let's see. I'm not sure. They have slide buttons. Yeah. You put it up here on the side. How about that? Now that's a pretty neat feature. I heard the bloop. I heard the bloop. That's a pretty neat feature, right? Put it up on the side, Shadowhawk.
Oh, okay. That's different. We'll see how long I last this time.
You suck in air. Let's see. Or I can take it away. I've got the power. So you went back to work today. You went back to work today.
Yeah. Joy.
Yeah. And just got home. Party humping. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just not going to work, folks, with Restream, I guess. His phone. I don't know. I don't know if that's that's this can't post message to some. Okay, X that off. Okay, now I can see Howdy Rex. There we go. And highlight that. And somebody else got someone carry. He's no longer white nipple. He's a gray SH. Yeah, because I don't even have, well, if I turn my camera off, Momentum Rex, MR. So I guess I'm MR. That's the first time I've been on MR. Yeah, but oh no, Shadowhawk needs to be on panel. Well, I mean, you figure out a way he can be without getting kicked, and you know that. See, I knew it. That's the only reason she shows up. She doesn't care about Rex. Oh, sure, she'll send a red heart to me and green to Shadowhawk, but secretly we know where her heart lies. She only wants to see Shadowhawk. I don't even want to be on camera after that. I just busted you. So I did this bog, more traditional bog, which looks like the, pretty close to the original drawing that I did almost 10 years ago. We're coming up on 10 years of bog for me. Isn't that wild? PBR in the house. So I did that one last night on Omer's Hump Day stream. That's the first day I drew bog was February 15th, not 1950, 2015. Oh, there we go. There's the first drawing of Bog down there with a bunch of other heads and things that was, working out characters, and then later I put him kind of coming over heel with the moon behind him. Just a quick little thing to see what he would look like body wise, but did this one and last night and working with the markers and seeing, exactly how they do this Restream shit sucks ass. I have tried everything I can think. Well, don't let it. Yeah, don't. That's it. It just won't cooperate. Well, thanks for trying so much, Shadow. We'll work something out. Mike Walters in the house. Hey, Mike. Thank you, sir. Excuse me, young man. You know I care. You skipped my compliment above. I think that's like the spelling Xmas. The X is taken from the Greek letter chi or chai from the word, Christos, based on Christ. And where was your compliment? Hey, okay. Oh no, I'm not seeing any compliment, but I'm looking. I'm looking, Gary. What happened on the 10th? Here we go. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it, Gary. I'll take your word on it, though. You paid me a compliment. I always show up for you, Eric, and that lovely accent. Know the time difference killer, but thanks. Unless she's asleep under medication, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. Even Shadowhawk popped in. Well, I was in front of the TV. Totally forgot about it, Eric. And I was on a stream for like, I'm not sure how long we went. Maybe 3 hours. Drawing, talking, blathering. Maybe a little less than 3 hours less. Is Restream a bit buggy? It seems like it works well for some, but not for others. That's what I'm told. I don't know. We're trying it out. This was recommended by Omer, so it'll take some getting used to. It's nice to have another option, and be able to not be charged anything and have others on, up to 6 people, I guess. Everyone have a good New Year's Day. Me, yes, because nobody did fireworks or shotguns. I had fireworks around here. My sister was kept up. Of course, she lives down close to Russellville. They shot off fireworks all night long, kept her up all night long, apparently. You hump like you do dump cake. You have a great accent. Oh, well, I totally missed that, but I didn't miss this one, so my dogs didn't freak out. Yeah. That's what I kind of figured. The cat wanted in the house with my sister. She said, "Get me out of here," but she kept her out anyway. It's not that she's heartless, but she would have been clinging to her head. She said, "I'm working on these horns here for that." I did get them sort of inked in there a little bit on that one to finish that one up, and did a flying monkey character last night. We had just a few fireworks for a few minutes, and that was it. Humans are too noisy. Yeah, well, since the planet has revolved around the sun. I suppose that's close. Need that. Let's see. Yesterday was Don Heck's birthday. Nick Klein, I'm not unfamiliar with him. He's saying happy on X. Let's start with a banger. Incredible Hulk number 23 cover. This issue is I'm currently drawing ink watercolor on Arch's paper, out March 26, 2025. Yeah. He's kind of got a Neil Adamish type thing. And that Hulk is pretty wild, though. Definitely not Neil Adams. Look, let me bring that up. Share screen. My hand. Here we go. It's a cool cover, though. What you can see of it. Let's see if I can go bigger. Oh, yeah. Let's go bigger. People don't do fireworks so much where I live, but they love to pop their guns. Really strange to me. Yeah, just wait till a stray shot comes in your living room and kills you like that 14-year-old in Chicago. Of course, that was probably a drive-by shooting. Let's see what else we got here. Jason Bascom, Justice League Unlimited number 1. So he got a Justice League Unlimited number 1 to do. Blank cover. Didn't see any number 1s when I went to the local comic book store. Did pick up that number 2. And I didn't even look it through it, you know. I don't know I think the bags are sealed. I'd have to unseal them to even look at them the way they have them displayed, because they have them boarded and bagged. That way they don't get, messed up. I'll grant you that. And I wish you the grooviest 2025. Yeah, look at that. He's actually looking fairly young there. I actually thought he was a little bit more older looking than that by now. I don't know. Maybe he's had a face pull. What was the best role he was in? Maybe Ash. This looks like Werewolf Minotaur here. Or maybe he's just got a helmet on. Werewolf. Maybe a helmet taken from one of his victims. It's like going up against Red Sonja there. I don't know. The fiery redhead. I haven't been reposting on this too. This is one of my favorite Wonder Woman covers, though. Very nice. From the early 1972. Wonder Woman 199 by Jeffrey Jones. Oh, Tom Grummett. That's got that George Perez feel to it. Grummett. I like Tom Grummett. Shelby Robertson does not like Tom Grummett. Is this her? Or is this Adam Warlock as a female? Yeah, it was Bruce Campbell. Yes, indeed, it was. I respect the right to bear arms. I do too, Lorenzo. But the gunfire would likely startle me. Well, think about it. A bullet goes up in the air. It has to come down somewhere. Could come down on your head. Hey, Marcus Killigrew. It's good to see you, sir. So does anybody know this female character? Is that a female Adam Warlock, or is that her? Because there was a her and a him, right? Before he was called Warlock, he was called him, and there was a female version called her. And I don't know if it was the Mighty Thor or Journey into Mystery, but it was definitely Thor book. For my money, it's the black version of Miss Marvel. I enjoyed that version of her. Remember buying this on the stands? What if Spider-Man's clone lived? And that was tied in with my first Spider-Man book, Spider-Man 149, where he went up against the Jackal and his clone. Where you have them on there. I don't know what this is. Looks like some kind of spider to me. Keep away. That's all I know. Somebody got something for Christmas. Decepticon. Wouldn't that be cool if it responded to the dog's bark? Yeah, that'd be cool. Go back to profile. What the hell? I am on the wrong X account. I'm really gonna have to get that taken care of. Like I said, I'm not posting a lot over here. Private American, the Private American. Let's see. I'm not even following them. I followed and unfollowed all in one fell swoop. New patriotic fervor from Punisher veteran Mike Barron. Pre-order issue 3 now from Antarctic Press, featuring the explosive cover by Dan Lawless. There you go, Lawless's cover. Cool. It's a nice mashup. I got Reverse Flash in there. Looks like Reverse Flash is going up against Ultron. What's that all about? Loki going up against the Joker? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Who's going to win between Thanos and Darkseid, though? And would the Omega beams work on Thanos? Lex Luthor hasn't a chance with that open face against Dr. Doom. One shot to the head and he's dead. Just saying. Sensitive material. Yes. There we go. A little Bisley. I like the little creature down there holding the other woman with wings or whatever is going on there. I never quite know. His palette is quite all over the place sometimes. That cool. Love to have a chat with Bruce. He seems like a pretty nice guy. Friend of mine was Bruce Campbell's neighbor in Royal Oak. Wow, Bruce was from Royal Oak, Michigan. Okay. PBR said it's funny. I chat with Bruce all the time on Messenger. He loves mixed drinks, making drinks, and I collect bottles. Anywho, we chat. Yeah. Well, you're a whiskey collector. How can anyone not like Tom Grummett? I know, right? I mean, Superboy probably ran more, after the death of Superman, longer than anyone. Many humans kill many of my people. Sure, there was that one time, and you're still holding on to that, Lorenzo. It was an accident. Nice Judge Dredd here. Very colorful. Like the dripping stuff off his helmet. It's almost like he's been in a riot or something. They've thrown stuff at him, which I wouldn't recommend because he's kind of like take no prisoners. Robo Clock. Robo Clock. Okay, there's a new character. I'm just copywriting that and trademarking that right now. Robo Clock. RoboCop is a glitch, it says there above his name. I'll have to tell Omer about that. Maybe that's where he got it from. That's by Johanna Aberg, I guess. I haven't seen that particular one. There you go. Into the Fray. This probably sums up 2025. We'll just jump right in. Reckless abandon. Take no prisoners. And listen to the lamenting of their women, if they have any. Always like this Dr. Doom by Bill Sienkiewicz. Very sinister. The Orange Koala asked me recently, Leland, what was probably I don't know why he asked it, but he asked me what is probably the greatest villain of all time. And I said, probably Dr. Doom. And he said, you're probably right on that one. So we found that in common. Anytime I talk to him, he just seems to run interference. Look at that. Still got the fur on those new antlers. Yes. Grooming. Oh yeah, these are some AI. There we go. I think we can do without the music. Yeah. AI created Star Wars fireplaces. You know, if you're a Star Wars fan, how dope is that? That's pretty good. That was Chewbacca after eating some chili. I like that one. You can wall mount that one. It's so flat with the Millennium Falcon. Never bring up anything other than alcohol drinking, mixing to him, but he seems like a real cool guy. Yeah. Yeah, you're the guy that collects whiskey. Yes. Haven't got to meet him yet. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you like those fireplaces? That one's dope, with the horns and everything. Darth Vader. Yeah. Well, yeah, Darth Vader's been in comics, but is he really comic related character? Yes, he is a comic related character, but he started out in the movies. So yeah, there's that, and Darkseid was probably created by the same man that created Dr. Doom, Jack Kirby. So he probably was inspired, and then he inspired Darth Vader. So Darth Vader's kind of a knockoff of Darkseid, and Darkseid's kind of a progression, for DC of Dr. Doom. So guess I could have done that. Let's see. It's totally screwing me up. That's all right. It's a chill day, a chilled, laid-back day. Don Heck, as I said, his birthday. There's some of his early work there on Iron Man. He's co-creator of Iron Man. Let's see. Iron Man, Hawkeye, and Black Widow, and Steel, the Indestructible Man. Yeah, he worked on that in the mid-'70s. He worked on the Avengers, of course. That's probably one of, some of the first stuff I saw Don Heck in was the Avengers reprints from the 60s. The X-Men, the Flash, Batgirl, Justice League of America, and Wonder Woman. Yeah, I read some of that. There you go. That time Batman kicked the Hulk in the brisket, he loses his breath. When he exhaled, he blew Batman across town and slammed him into I'm just saying, no matchup. Garcia Lopez on there. Here's an old one by Nexus, #2 from Capital. These things are still very undervalued and affordable. The first appearances of Nexus. No, Badger. Let's see. Here, color Indiegogo, color plus black and white. Indiegogo projects. Professor Murph War Games. Pretty nice and good stuff, man. Love the music. Very grandiose for 2025. Love the music. It's great. Good trailer. This thing. Let's try it. There we go. Haha. Remember the stealth armor of Iron Man? I do. I picked this up off the stands years ago. I always liked the stealth armor. I had to look at this. Yeah, that's one reason was it's a partial photo cover. The background is a photo. So that must have been an easy, take the photo and then just draw an Iron Man and slap him over the top of it. Not every, that's on my short list at some point to do a photo cover. It will probably be for the first Bog book, besides not talking about the supplement. I have some things in mind. And it will be a photo. There you go. I thought this was good. Just click on it. There we go. I like that. Late 60s till now. There you go. She's quite lovely back then. Quite lovely for the late 60s, Still very handsome woman today. So I'm glad it worked out for him. Little Julie Newmar representation. Yes, what a figure. War Party, great story and art. Yep. I'm almost done with posting Don Heck romance covers. Yeah, I forgot about that. You are posting Don Heck romance covers, which I did not realize he did so many romance covers. I know he did some horror type stuff, some great horror type stuff in the early 50s. Been around a while, that's for sure. No, I don't want to print. No, I don't want to leave sight. Wait a minute. Thinking I'm on the wrong screen here. There we go. Well, there you go. Diane Rigg. Start your, from the Avengers. The time she went all spiked collar on us. Mm-hmm. I had to get the Emma Peel thing out. A Beautiful Red Wolf. There are fewer than 20 red wolves left in the wild. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. All right, wait a minute. We were enjoying the red wolf. Bring back the red wolf. There we go. Oh, doggy. Face off. Where do the 20 red wolves reside? Does anyone know? Does anybody know where the red wolves are? Look at this. This is an atlas first published in 1660 AD. It's one of the world's largest atlases, originated in the Netherlands. When open and so heavy, the British Library needs 6 people to carry it. Wow. Look at that. Italy in a book. Oh, puppy. Yeah. Did drew about 29 romance covers. Grr. Atlas Omnibus coming to you soon. This was interesting. I didn't the Superman Legacy, Lois Lane, don't like her look at all. I mean, yeah, she needs to look smart, intellectual. I don't know. Some of these Lois Lanes just never did it for me. Lois and Clark was fun. Smallville, she looked so much like my ex-wife, believe it or not. Or she's almost got a little Diane Rigg in her. Well, Diane Rigg did it better, in my opinion. But that's Superman Legacy, Lois Lane. Stuffed shirt confirmed. I don't know. Mike Barron talking war movies. There's a great mashup. Yesterday was the anniversary of the release of this book here. I believe I did buy that off the rack, or not the rack, but off the stands when it came out. How could you pass that up? Superman versus Spider-Man. Oh yeah. 1976. That was, who knows? That might have been, that's an art, I started about 76. So I either missed it or I got it. I think I got it. January 76. I don't know, man. I don't know if I got it or not. Really don't. Love that. George Perez, that funky Wonder Man costume. I really didn't mind it at the time. I was just grooving on the, getting some more George Perez. Yeah, I don't know where the 20 Red Wolves are either. Probably on a preserve or reserve now. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You don't really? Why do you want to get in bed with an anaconda? No. I don't care. No. Or any kind of snake. Of course, women have been getting in bed with all kinds of snakes for years, and they're not necessarily reptilian. There you go. Freddie Ford, the robot in the 60s. Which comic magazine did you trust most of your comic book news and price guide needs? Well, I don't know about the Wizard or any of those. I don't know that I'd looked up any of the guides or stuff. Yeah, Comics Value Monthly came out, which was official Overstreet book from Overstreet, I believe. But I think most people went by the guide, but most people probably went to Wizard. When I think of these books, it's like that combo there that's polybagged. They all came polybagged with other stuff stuffed in there. Comic Scene, I loved that for a while. I read first 10 or so issues of that, everything in it. I really enjoyed some of the articles and learning about different stuff out of Comic Scene. Still love Comic Scene. Need to replace a bunch of those that were lost. That one's got Swamp Thing on the cover behind Flash there, the TV Flash, but I've got one back here that just has Swamp Thing on it. I actually have Dirk Durock's autograph. Cute little. They need to do instead of that irritating movie, maybe the punk song, although that's, Jason Bascom. I sent this to Jason Bascom because he likes cute things. Almost looks like AI though, doesn't it? I gotta say that before Shadowhawk beats me to the point. It does kind of almost look like AI, but I'll say it's real. They definitely did some editing, some time lapse on that. Cuteness factor 100 plus. Well, there you go. TV guide. That'd be a good one to collect. I like that. Like that oval design. Stopping by, I think, stopping by. You get the best hugs. Let's see. I thought bears because she's got buns, huh? Yeah. Yo, peeps. My Drawbreakers Forever finally arrived. We'll start the year out great. Was that the last Jawbreakers that came out, Gable? Roger Delgado made his iconic first Doctor Who appearance on this day in 1971. You remember Delgado?
Is that so?
There we go. There's Roger Delgado, the original Master, who was killed in a car accident. And the third Doctor show was never the same again. Sheth and Jetty, some of his artwork. He's on my short list to get on the show this year, possibly for the 1,000th episode. We'll see. Very nice stuff, though. his favorite paintings from the past year. I take it that one up top's probably a Wraith the God, right? Piece. I don't know if this is a redesign of the Captain Marvel there on that or not. Was that the way her costume was? That's Batman. Let's check the chat real quick. Sir Mix-a-Lot, my Anaconda. Those eyes are huge. Yes, they are. Now, what's this buck? Nice Gable got it for $1. What's that? I think it was the $1 he did. Really? It's like $1 book? Well, hell yeah, I'd spend that. I mean, you know, if you're out $1, you're out $1. But I've never had a problem. The one time I ordered from him, and I ordered some add-ons which were already made up, and they're just thin floppies. Kelsey Shannon's First Nexus was one of them. No was another. And it was all on that Sci-Fi Star campaign. Cave Girl art by Aaron Lopresti. That's from 2003 when he did that. That's 2023 as well. I like the fish. It's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Here you go. That's the Turkish Robocop. Or no, Bali. Yeah. What did it say? Bangladesh. Wow, he can take a lot of punishment. I don't know how that looked on Choppy Ass Theater, but it couldn't have looked much worse. Just saying. Oh, let's see. Nico Martelli. His take on the most metal of Skeletor's henchmen about to be portrayed by Sam C. Wilson in the upcoming Masters of the Universe movie. So this looks pretty dope. Look at that. Hell yeah. I go for that. Love the Gatling gun type thing. Gotta watch that. Yeah. K-pop. Yeah, Zach was working under the ideal that number of backers is better than total. Wow. That's a good way to go bankrupt, huh? I don't even think $1 would cover his cost. How do you do that? Zach did a goofy dollar sale. He had to have lost money. Yeah, I would think so. Well, Gable was on it, you know. He was on it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Man. It's great, man. Love it. Look at the detail on that thing. Not a big Masters of the Universe fan, but this sings to me. That would work in the Marvel or DC universe as a, you know, I would see him as like a Superman villain. Superman could rip all that stuff off of him, you know. My comic book collection, one of my biggest accomplishments this year was completing my collection of Marvel 2-in-1s. That's cool to be able to do that. I've got most of them myself. I've made a concerted effort to get most of the Marvel 2-in-1s. Oh, that was one of my first ones with the Scarecrow. That one was too, with the Liberty Legion. Hell yeah. Jack Kirby cover. Yeah, and I've actually had some production art of the covers. I've got some of these cover production art to some of these covers. Yeah, first, early appearances of Spider-Woman in there. Of course, number 50 being featured in Meatballs, the movie, and with John Byrne artwork. That was an early one that I bought with the Black Panther. Great run, man. 100 issues, and then I guess he's got the king size annuals as well. There he goes, The Thing versus the Thing. I missed the number 51. That was the George Perez cover. George Perez and John Byrne kind of swapping off on some of the that book right there kind of inspired a page in Devil Flyer. That cover. Anyway, back up and hit the wrong button. Wait a minute. Let's go back to that. There we go. On the spinner rack, December 30th, you could have gotten Spider-Woman number 37. That's a I never can't think of his name. He did a bunch of, Leonardo. Is that his name? I picked up this Dazzler. I bought most of those Dazzlers till they got to the later issues. And She-Ra, Thundercats had the sexiest villains. Well, I got some She-Ra on there on, physical disc. And I believe I've got some He-Man as well. I've watched them, have them in my collection. Even got some Thundercats. Which come later. Zach is a different kind of dude, yeah. It is great to see you, K-Pop. He put all the other books as add-ons, guessing people buying multiple things. I did. That's the way I did. I need sexy Hordak in my life. That sounds like an open invitation. I'll cosplay. We got Kazar, number 1 there. I might let's see. What year did I say these came out? 1980? Okay. So I was thinking that might have been one I carried in the shop, but I hadn't opened my shop yet. Still in high school when I opened up my comic shop. Yeah, a little Christmas theme, wasn't that? Being attacked by toys. 1986 here. Fantastic Four versus X-Men. Remember that little short 4-issue limited series? Attack there. That's Jerry Ordway, at least on the inks there. Totally missed this one. That's a nice one with the black costume. Gang War, part of the Gang War type thing, yeah. Yeah, never much cared for this character here. Hobgoblin was everywhere in the 80s. Power Pack. 1986 as well. Mephisto versus the Fantastic Four, another limited series. Pick some Angels. Yep. Picked that up back in the day. That's Grummett artwork, I believe. Or no, not Grummett. Gremlin. Grammel artwork, I believe. Probably need to look closer. Cloak and Dagger, they were cool. Alpha Flight, this far up in the count, yeah, wasn't paying much attention to Alpha Flight at this point. 1985 Marvel Universe. I bought all these deluxe editions, rebought the stuff again, We talked about this cover the other day with Graviton in it and Howard the Duck. Shadowhawk's favorite character. Firestar, I was glad to see that she made it into the comics finally. From the cartoon. Micronauts, The New Voyages. I bought some of the early ones of that, but not this late. I think that was issue 18. Terry Austin inks on this one. I'm not sure who the artist was. Power Pack, number 21. I read some Power Pack, but not that far up into the count. Going back, 1974, another great Gil Kane cover. The Mighty Thor. 222. Hercules. Yeah, this one's classic. Early appearance of Banshee from the X-Men. 172. That's a good one to have. Another Gil Kane cover. X-Men when they were, I think 87 was probably, yeah, that's definitely a earlier cover, you know, just being reprinted during the reprint years. Two Gun Kid. Yeah. Yeah, can't wait to get into some West violence with my character Midnight and the Roustabouts. There you go. There's the George Perez cover. Love that with Moondragon, straight out the Avengers. It's clobbering. Oh, Counter Earth. Yeah. I think I probably bought that when it came out. Love George Perez. I was always drawn by his stuff. Totally missed the Steve Ditko Machine Man. I've tried to go back and collect all these Machine Man. Machine Man's one of my favorite characters. Hey Peter, good to see you, brother. Got the whole run 80s Kazar. That's a good run to have. D-Man, little different from John Maylin's D-Man. Yeah. Howard is one of my all-time favorites. Just picked up a signed book by Golden and some of the movie cards. Oh, great. Everybody should gift themselves something over Christmas and the New Year's, right? There you go. Number 25, Spider-Woman. What could be, I love this costume. I always have. Doesn't have the wings underneath the arms, but what could be better than one Spider-Woman on the cover, two Spider-Women on the cover? Didn't buy this when it came out. I don't know why. 1985. There you go. Mike Mignola cover. X-Men and Alpha Flight crossover. Classic Spider-Man book. Black costume going up against the Hobgoblin. The Armadillo. You got to love the Armadillo. And there's Hawkeye on his little, you know, flying motorcycle, if you will. I think John Byrne probably co-created the Armadillo. That's Doctor Strange. I read Doctor Strange for a while. Don't think I picked this one up, though. There you go. There's a good reveal. Does that jazz you up more than Superman, Shane? Or maybe Spider-Man 1967 with the music going? Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I am gonna replace that battery in that giant Pez you gave me so that I can play that all day long. I actually watched all those recently. Yeah, this chicken. They put this horrid music with these videos. Why? Rooster Stew. Yeah. Maybe they're actually friends. I'd run she's barefoot though. Wouldn't run around barefoot like that at high speed. You're just asking for problems. See, she was waiting on that rooster, make sure it got out. I think just exercising the rooster and having fun. Anyway. Oh, bouncy, ouncy. Fun. Yeah. There you go. Good look at the rooster. There we go. Very colorful. Ah! Wait, the egg? What the? You're putting the eggshells in there? Oh, you're going to feed it? Oh, you're going to cause them to be cannibalistic? Is that it? Put some oats in there? Oh, wow. Going to feed them their own babies. What the hell? Didn't seem to stop him though. From at least the mothers from anything they're young. Now the dog gets involved. There we go. Come here, Fido. Protect mama. Crossover Classic must be out. Look at that George Perez cover. Bam! Hey, Dario. What's up? Brand new year. Fun till the rooster catches her. Yeah. Then we want to. Well, we got Salacious Rum in the house. Hey, Salacious. Anybody going to get this collection? Basically reprint all the crossover classics, or how can you reprint all of them? Just give me more George Perez, though. That's for sure. I like his earlier stuff more than his later stuff, but I'll take it all at this point. Him being gone, absolutely. Where's the button on this? There you go. Mike Barron posted this. Crocodiles use forms of camouflage. For instance, these jazz hands were used to lure musical theater people to their doom. Mike's got a wicked sense of humor. Classic. Herb Trimpe cover. At last I will have my revenge. And it only took me 2025. The Mandarin, one of the weakest designs of Marvel villains, I think, from back in the day. That's Sandman up top in his early costume. What we need? Space saving. Some of that's pretty neat. I know they do a lot of this in the Orient, to save space because there's not a lot of space. Pretty wild stuff. Wow, look at that. Yeah, that's great. You don't have to put the leaves in the table. Just spin it around and makes it larger just by the design of it. That's pretty smart design. Couch that becomes a place you can sit and eat. That's neat. Neat stuff. Probably cost you a fortune to buy most of that. You know who sometimes gets overloaded but has inks are glorious is Gary Martin. Oh, overlooked. Okay. Avengers, George Perez, ink. Pablo Marcos was great. Yeah. Pablo Marcos did a lot of those Savage Sword of Conans as well. Chickens are notorious cannibals. Yeah. Fun. Till your daddy takes a T-bird away. Ooh, yeah. Look at this. Little Scarlet Witch, huh? Almost looks like one of those AI type. Hell yeah. Maybe somebody needs to do an AI, sort of slick, pulpish, 40s, 50s, whatever series. I think it would. I think it would, with the old costume, the early Avengers costumes, when you had like Quicksilver and Captain America and Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch here, throw in, occasional Iron Man, whatnot. Hell, yeah, I definitely look at that. Wonder how the dog's feeling today. This is one of Mike Barron's dogs from yesterday. Well, one in the background there as well. Looks like cheesy. I would like to see some original stuff out of him, not just recreations. You know, I think that's one reason a lot of people can look at that and go, oh, yeah, that's spot on. That's a great looking Princess Leia or whatever he does, right? But it's not original content, original work in that it's depicting something else other than what some other artist has done. That is not to malign it, to belittle it, or anything. I can connect for 30 to 90 seconds or so, and then tab crashes. Yeah. I don't know why Restream doesn't play good with your phone. Omar, I did send you the link over on X just to let you know if you're interested in coming on and talking about the show last night a little bit or whatever. What are your plans for the new year? So I'm going to clean, organize, you know. When I can write, I will write. When I feel like drawing, I'll draw. But I'm not going to make like a concerted effort like I have in the last 2 months. The best I can do right now is to concentrate on some other stuff. I'll be listing some stuff on eBay, trying to make up some money to get this book out as quickly as possible to every backer, and other things like that. I'd like to have an auction at some point down the line, although I'm not really high on auctions, you know. And I know Red Valkyrie's having an underground auction the 11th and hasn't had very many takers. I wouldn't mind going on. I could have a few items, you know. I haven't contacted them or anything, but it just seems a little soon, you know, after Christmas and stuff. But if they need people to come on, you know, I'm happy to go on and try and sell a few items and fill slot. All part of Omer's notorious plan, right? It could be he's playing the long game, you know. I would recommend this Restream to Rex, and you know, and then Shadow won't be able to get on, and then I'll come on and I'll criticize him that he needs to get a better system, and then he'll vicariously become the co-host. I get it. It's not it is a plan worthy of Dr. Doom. What are you doing? You gonna get up here? You gonna get up here? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Everybody gets to see Abby. Yes. Did you get any mail today? I got one thing. It was the phone bill. Not really the phone bill, but just the phone, you know, telling it was paid, automatically taken out and everything. Laugh out loud. No! All part of Omer's nefarious plan. Yeah. Yeah, we got to get together here pretty soon, Omer, when we find time. I'm procrastinating, I know. Don't feel like doing it right now, but I'll get with you and we'll take care of a few things. I really do need to make out my list so that we can just go through the list and boom, 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 boom. Things are coming along good. Haven't heard from Jay Kreger. He did wish me he's the principal artist I'm working with now. I do need to get up here and send him a text and let him know that we're going to do a 2-page spread. I've kind of went back and forth on that about how we want to do that. But I need to tell him this, you know, that it will be a 2-page spread and no need to put the dream catchers just all on one page in the corners of each page. And it really needs a 2-page spread. Now I'm working on, you know, exactly what I want on that second page, but 1 page at a time. The 1 page that I have for him to do is, and I need to, you know, get back on the edge because that's got an image of midnight I need to send to him. I'm racking my brain. Is that image anywhere else? Maybe on my phone. Yeah, he's watching you, Omer. He's watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And yes, she's getting a bath. She needs a bath. Not that she's dirty or anything, but she's got a bug or two on her messing her with her. And we're going to take care of that just a little bit. And I'll be working on this room and a few others in there, organizing for a brand new year and getting ready to fulfill another campaign and get the lead out, and go on to bigger and better things. Your package came today, Rex. Can't do an unboxing though. Ooh, well, how about us do an unboxing on your channel? I kind of to do that anyway. I didn't know it would arrive so so quickly. Maybe we could do it in 90-second little. I don't know what to tell you about that. Why don't we set something up on your channel? I'll talk to you on the phone after the show. Is that good? What are gonna have for dinner? I always like to ask you that. I like to see how my co-host is eating, and he usually eats fairly well. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here.